Well, well, well. Testing, testing. Thank you for being patient and coming back. I don't know what happened there, but these things do happen just to test us. So I don't know how far we got in our orientation. I'm going to look at your comments and see where you were when it sort of froze. Yeah, I think it probably was. Loud and clear now. We're back. Here we are. So did you all have an orientation into the stillness and the little starlight in your heart? Shining on the star and the planet. Okay, so have you come back to yourself yet? Okay. So can we take the time to come back into your hearts? Can you feel the stillness of your breath? So I want to just repeat the fact that when you feel the beauty of a sunset or a rainbow or a flower in the garden, there's this wonderful moment when the pleasantness, the essence of life enters into your body. And I don't know about you, but when I see beauty like that, it's like I have to take a picture. But the thing about touching the peace and the beauty of life happens in your energy body. It goes beyond the senses. It goes beyond the neurological aspects of who we are. And there's a way that you can start to do a minimal practice about touching something very beautiful and wait before you take your photograph. And I would love you to do some exercises this week about holding and feeling that pleasantness that comes. It's not from the mind. It's not from a doing. It's an experience. And every one of us, every human being, has been given the grace to touch this. But we're too busy doing external stuff, and we don't know that the bliss of life, the beauty of life, the depth of it comes from within. Your mind can say, I'm going to look at the sunset and wow, that's really beautiful. Or if you're in a bad mood, you'll go, oh, life is just terrible today. And you miss the pleasantness. And there's this moment, the easiest thing to do is just before you wake up. There's a moment, like a gap, if you pay attention, when this warm feeling of awakening, of wow, another day, and it filters into your body. If you wait and start to sense this extra feeling in your energy body. The one thing about the energy body, though, is that it's 100 times slower than the neurological senses of response that you normally get. And it's the bliss of life that we have within our human constitution. And if you can hold it longer on purpose, I want to take you to a experience today, and I hope you got your glass of water. I've got mine. Here we are. And what I'd like us to do is take a drink. Oh, sorry, Garnet. Do you have a glass of water? Yes, she does. Okay. What I want us to do is take a tall, long drink. Close your eyes and see what it feels like. So let's do that. Take a long drink, eyes closed. What does it feel like? Keep your eyes closed and let it go into your body. Does it refresh you? Is it cool? Do you love it? Are you grateful? This unseen energy of the water, does it bathe you? Does it fill your whole body? Breathe in it, the stillness. Feel the feeling. Don't rush it. How long can you hold this feeling, this awareness of being inside? Let's take another drink and see how deep this feeling of pleasantness you can sense. So if you take a little bit of time each day, or at the moment you might see the clouds or the sun reflecting on the water, or just biting into an apple, allow that time to last a bit longer. And feel this pleasantness from within. The more that you do this, the more you will touch the beauty and the bliss. And it will become your nature to feel a deeper reality in your life, with life. And if you go deeper into the art of living, it's like a simple tip. I don't know, it just, in the morning when I open the door and I feel the wind, or I allow it to penetrate, and walking barefoot on the ground so I can feel one with the earth. And the more muddy my feet get, the more that I feel the pleasantness of the union with the earth. And there's an exchange. The whole thing about the climate problem and the world problem is losing the contact, the oneness with nature. And this takes you and reminds you how much we're part of that whole system and how much we're guardians. So I have another way that we can play with this. And, excuse me, I made a slideshow of some beautiful things that we can look at and see if we can feel the aha within them. Here we go. So there's such beauty in the union of the colors and the animal kingdom in the sky and the flowers. We walk through this and we pass by. But say if you stopped at a rose to smell its fragrance, can you take a little bit more time with it and take the feeling into you, and it's your whole system, your energy body is reacting with bliss. It's very happy. We are supposed to interchange and take it deeper in than taking a photograph. And the longer you let yourself be one, the more you're one with yourself. Go deeper, let the colors go inside and warm your body. The essence of life is not physical, it's not your emotions, it's not what you eat or drink or love. It's actually only experience through experience, allowing it to trigger inside. It's like we all have a mirror that we're looking at. We have all these ideas and conditions and judgments and plans and things, and we're so busy on looking at them in the mirror. But the real thing about life is to enhance your life, to play in the beauty of it, to have a great day, to awake in the morning and allow that space before you actually get up or before you start to look at your phone. Feel that moment when the sunlight of the day is coming into you. Give it time. Go deep. And I assure you, your day will be very different. And the more you do this exercise and go deep into the pleasant energy that floats in your body, you'll get to the other side of the mirror. And you'll see the beauty that you are, the beauty of life. But you must be ready, because you might not notice it if you didn't know to wait. I want to look at your messages. Garnet, lovely. Behold the joyful player. Yeah. I'm going to scroll back up. See if... No, I don't want to do that. Come on, please work with me today. Sharon said the moon last night, the full moon, was very healing for her. Donald is very comfortable, jolly good. Yvonne said, luckily, it's not my first thought to take a photo, but I'm concerned about the number of people doing it. They're missing so much in the museum. I enjoy the encounter with the original painting, but so many people seem to perceive the whole reality, be it art or be it the concert, only through their mobile. I know. The sensual experience is so precious, and to let it all in, to breathe the color and to taste the light, to feel it all. So this is such a great topic. Thank you, Ginger. Francine, she says she loves the colors in her garden and gets lost in the beautiful colors, the flowers, everything in my garden. So in the future, take it deeper. Hold on with the colors and feel, close your eyes and then open them and close your eyes and go slow and awaken the inner essence, the deeper ones in your energy body of life. And bliss will start to flavor your everyday. Yes, Garnet is mana as well. Charlotte spent the morning in an orange grove and the smell was amazing. Oh, one of my favorite smells next to jasmine and lemon trees. Going to Greece, it was the one thing that we smelled the first thing when we got into the square after we arrived by the plane. It's just so beautiful. Actually, very beautiful. So I know what you mean. Thank you, Nikki. Garnet, you're very, very poetic this evening. Moonbeams. Drew says that I am a calming force about you. That is beautiful. I hope so, because that's what inspires you to find that in yourself too. Julia, I so loves this, finding bliss in the wonder of nature, which is always with us. How grateful and appreciative we must be. So Nikki said, I'm happiest when I'm tending to my hydrangeas. There's a calm for me when I'm outdoors. It's easier. I've intentionally started gardening this week, and it makes such a difference. It really does. But I am inspired to close my eyes and feel it going through my body. And then, I went to the garden center this week and I found the most beautiful violet, deep purple in a way, violas, tiny little ones. And I was working at pruning this one particular shrub so that it looks like a Japanese bonsai. And there's this wonderful shade underneath, and these, if it wasn't raining today, they would be planted. It was just really lovely, really lovely. And it seems I have something from the garden. I don't know if you can see that. I just noticed it was stuck to my, there you go. It was stuck to my woolen dress. So I brought some in. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining. Wow. It's like the moment you start to give a little bit more time to hear, to listen, to feel, I get this sort of warm, tingling buzz, and it stops me from going really fast. I don't know if it's raining over there. Julia can hear it. Yes, Drew can hear it. No, I don't have a tin roof. But I'm right near the window and it just... Isn't that wonderful? It's touching the terrace just there, the stone. But there's a little bit of a wind. Wow. I think if I was out there, I'd get really wet. I was thinking, when I was pondering this topic and what I could do to inspire and to experience, and I thought, I didn't do it, but I might do it after the live, go out and get wet. Wouldn't that be fun? Keep your clothes on and just go out there and put your arms out and feel it. Of course you might, it's a bit cold, but if it were warmer, maybe you could not go out in your clothes. Charlotte says that she can remember the scent of Greece. John Tavener took me there. Oh my goodness. I love the sound of the rain. John is a very, very special artist, musician. Goodness. Where his music took us was a very special place. Yes, Juliet. Are you going to go out and get really wet? Oh. Well, people, yeah, I think we can do it even as growing elders, because why not? Sharon said, I have what people think is a weed, the most giant thistle bush outside my bedroom window. I've been told to spray it and kill it, but not only does it have 12 different colors, sharp edges, prickles, it always protects me. Can have my window open when I sleep. No one would be able to climb into my bedroom window as they would be attacked. Nature's bodyguard. I love thistles. I know what you mean. Yes, they're really lovely. And giant ones would be incredible. But the thing that reminds, when you talk about protection, I am getting so into this, the white lion sacredness. And they are so one within the mythology of Timbuktu in Africa, where they tend to live. Apparently there are only 13 in the wild, because trophy people are going out and capturing them and putting them up for sale so that somebody can go and shoot them and put them on their wall. I'm afraid I'm not very happy about that. But I've been painting the lion, and today I've been working on the lioness. If you hang on for a minute, I'll go and get them. Don't go away. So I think you saw him last week. I'll show you again because he's had more work on him. There he is. Yep. They've been popping up for me as well. I think you tilt it like that. So now I want to show you her, and bear with me because she's not finished, but I'm so excited about her. Here she is. I'm really pleased about her. And them next to each other, I went and got a long canvas because I wanted to do one of them together. So, where are we going? Yep. Come on. Just about see each other. Where are we? I do drive better than this. Oh, where am I? That's the king. I'm trying to so confused. By next week, she'll be finished. Anyway, I think she's become my favorite for now. There is a book about them called The Mystery of the White Lion by Linda Tucker that I've been reading, that talks about the historical aspect of how sacred they are and how There's some of those movies where the Lion King, several other ones where the lion comes down from the stars. It's all based on their culture and their sacredness of it. And it's very, very special. I read a bit every night. And it's like my latest thing. When I moved here, it took such a focus of holding on to what was the deeper purpose of why I had to simplify and all that. And I didn't really have any oomph for my creative side, though this was creative enough, I have to say. And then I heard this interview with a friend that's a DJ on KBFK in California, 1 o'clock every Tuesday. So I watched Matthew at 7, and then I watched his program at 9. Some of my dearest friends, he and his wife Doreen, and Andrew Harvey was being interviewed, and he was talking about the white lions and how Linda, he had just been with her, and he's doing a lot of work with her right now to try to get a preservation of do they call that how to protect animals, get a law passed to stop these hunters killing them and raising them in cages and things, because within the book it really takes you into the viewpoint about them. Yeah. Linda was a model and was in marketing, and I think she lived in South Africa. She used to go to Timbavati to visit a friend, so she knew all about it, and they started to have safaris in order to raise money and consciousness to conserve and have this special place. And she went with her husband and her sister and her sister's boyfriend, and there were several other tourists with them, and the leader and his partner. They were sitting by the campfire one night, and good night, Juliet, no problem. But Linda, they heard a roar, and there was a particular roar that is about when a new baby is born. And so the leader of the safari said, "Come on, let's get in the Jeep." They had quite a big Jeep, and it didn't have a top on it. And they went out into the night, and they hit a tree, I think, and broke the axle. So they're stuck in the middle of nowhere. Their radio wasn't working. And suddenly they were surrounded by lions. And they started to panic and freaking out, and they didn't know what to do. And next thing you know, this elder woman came walking through the lion pride with a baby strapped to her back and two young, like 8-year-olds next to either side of her, and jumped into the Jeep. And as she walked past, the lions got down and just were really comfortable, and the people started to get comfortable, and one of the young lads jumped up and said, "Right, I'm going out back to the camp, and I'll be back with a new van." And he did, and the lions didn't bother him. So that stuck with her for about 3 years, until she thought, right, I've got to go see this shaman woman and find out more. And she's been there for 10 years now, learning, saving the lions, going to the UN, all kinds of things. You can look her up on Google and find out more. if you're interested. Yeah, hyenas. Goodness. Yep. But apparently the shamans have a way of speaking with the animals, and with the lions particularly. They bless them and they thank them because they're guardians. So she apparently has been told by one of the top shamans to write this book, so that, because it's for us. If we don't start caring for the planet and everything on it, it's the end. And it doesn't have to be the end. So the energy in the book has motivated me to do these paintings, and I will continue. So I want to say thank you for the evening and your patience and hanging in there until I got back online. I don't know why it froze, but never mind. We managed to do most of what I was hoping for, and I hope the pleasantness and the beauty of life will be with you even more. And have a great week. Thank you. Good night.